Chris, in the technology world, one of the things that happens a lot is the negotiation in terms of features and functionality versus price versus time and money, which John brought up really adamantly. Have you seen that a user-driven process where we do those things at the beginning of a project, does it help in any way from a features and functionality and a tech point of view for you?
Yeah, actually it helps out a lot. I mean, going through and using an Agile methodology that is user-centric really does matter. A current example of that for me is one of my clients is a company called the Celestine Agency, and they do basically hair and makeup for, like, say you're going to shoot the cover of Vogue, you'd call them and they would actually give you your hair and makeup artists. So for them, their primary use case is one of their clients, say, they work for Vogue, is looking to hire a hair and makeup person. So the primary use case is the Vogue person calls in and says, okay, well, I'm going to be shooting a model that's, I don't know, a 6-foot, skinny African-American woman. Who do you have that specializes in makeup for that? And then they will go through, curate a gallery of images, and then email the customer or the potential client or customer a link to their website. So the use case that before was failing and that they now realize matters is we originally developed only a desktop website for them. But really the only use case that they have for mobile is the ability to look at a gallery. So their original request to me was, can you redevelop the entire site so that it's fully responsive and so that we're handling, a mobile website as well. But when we really started going through and really kind of grinding them on what the features and functionality were, really the only thing that they care about on mobile is the ability to look at that customized gallery. And so once we've identified the fact that all they care about on a mobile is to look at a customized gallery and then have their, contact information on there, we were able to actually satisfy all of their requirements and use cases for a much smaller price than what was originally scoped. Because once we figured out, okay, well, who's the user of your mobile app? Well, it's that agent that's hiring the person. What do they care about? Images. That's all they care about. They already have the contact information. They already have everything else, on the website. So if that's the only real use case that matters, we can address that and then actually hit a budget that's affordable by the client, because they did not want to pay to have us redesign the entire website to include all the features and functionality. So,
great approach. So you used the definition of the users and the specific use case, basically to limit the budget to the instance that they cared about in the mobile environment, and the rest you didn't build, versus they actually had asked you originally to build everything, but it was too expensive, and they didn't want to hear that price. Gotcha.